First Alert meteorologist Brian Bachman, because Brian, a lot of that heavy rain and wind we felt here. We even heard a pop actually in our station. I jumped. I was at my desk, and we've had a couple issues here from that, but wild stuff. I don't think we were expecting
really was
some of this.
You know, not that we weren't expecting storms today. We figured we'd have the popcorn variety summertime storms. We knew those were going to happen, but this one was just a freak storm in that it really was a wrong place, wrong time kind of set of conditions that came together to make it so intense. Over the Greenville area, our building was struck by lightning here, as you mentioned there. No doubt another lot of folks out there probably having the same issue. And we had plenty of damage reports, too. We saw the tree down on Pelham Road. We have other reports of damage around the area tonight. Out of the Greenville downtown airport, actually, also a report there of a 67-mile-per-hour wind gust as those storms came on through earlier this evening. Jumping a bit farther to the east, farther down I-85, in addition to a slew of trees and power lines reported down across portions of Greenville and Spartanburg counties, essentially right in between Greenville and Spartanburg. We did have a report of a roof that was actually blown off of an SCDOT storage building as those intense storms came on through. Now, the reason we had this happen was because at around 5:30 this afternoon, we had a weakening thunderstorm in northern Greenville County up near the Highland area, and another larger cluster of storms around Fountain Inn and Williamston to the south. And those two features I pointed out on radar there, those little green curves that you see emanating out ahead of those storms, those are what we call outflow boundaries, or that cool rush of air that emanates out from a weakening thunderstorm. In this case, what happened here, those features can normally act like localized cold front instigating other storms, but in the case of these storms, as I put it in motion, you see that those features actually ran into one another, generating some extra lift. They converged directly over Greenville, Malden, Simpsonville, and right along I-85 between Greenville and Spartanburg, and you see how rapidly the storm intensified. And also, a fun fact there, the reason that the radar actually cuts out is because the Weather Service radar at GSP Airport actually suffered several lightning strikes and was knocked offline for about 2 hours earlier this evening. So our lightning data kept going for a little bit there. You saw that intense core of lightning strikes, but the radar data itself was unavailable to us for a couple of hours. Now, thankfully, it's come back online here tonight. Things are much, much quieter. We do still have some lingering downpours in northeastern Georgia, parts of Oconee and Abbeville counties, too. And while those could linger for another couple of hours, we do expect that activity to gradually wind down as we head into the overnight period. And then Sunday, now we'll look for a quiet start of the morning with partly cloudy skies, temps in the 60s and 70s, but with the severe weather threat increasing a bit for tomorrow as a cold front approaches. Tomorrow's going to be a first alert weather day. I'll have the latest on that coming up for you in a few minutes.